Hey guys, it's the Hauntdermotts. We're at Home Depot in East Hanover, New Jersey, and we're gonna go check out what Halloween stuff they have inside. Alright guys, we're gonna check out the Tombstones here first. Look at this one with the skull in the middle, and I like the cathedral look on that one right there. Look at that. Look at this one right here. My body below rests cold and still, and someday too yours surely will. Look at that. I love the details. Like, look at the cracks in there. Guys, I really like this one here. Look at that. Look at these skeletons right here. And then at the bottom it reads, "Death do us part." All right, guys, here we go with the pose and stay skeleton right here. And let's see, I guess his eyes normally light up. Yes, they do. All right, here's the pitted skeleton. Yeah, his eyes light up too. That's so cool. Here's something I have not seen before. Here's an evil pixie. Look at the details on him. Look at the sharp teeth. He is creepy looking, guys.
His eyes light up.
Yeah, let's see how he looks when his eyes light up. Oh, look at that, guys. That is awesome. All right, guys, here we have the various kinds of jack-o'-lanterns they have here. Look at that black cat one. And then look at these. There's different looks on these guys. Look at that one versus that. Then, of course, look at the face on this one. I'm going to see if he lights up. Look at the way he glows. Look at the guts dripping from his mouth. That is pretty disgusting. I love it. And check out this large jack-o'-lantern down here. And let's see what this one does right here.
Don't we have that one?
I like how his eyes light up. All right, let's look at these props. Look at this skeleton hand right here. Look at that moving. Look at that. Here's a mummy head. Oh, listen to him. Look how his eye lights up. I love the details in that mummy face of his. But look how his eyes light up again. I want to see that one more time. He sounds like he's being tortured. Let's check out these skeleton animals. Look, there's a dog right there. Look at him barking. His eyes are lighting up.
That sounds like a demon released from hell, Dad.
There's a skeleton crow right here.
Doesn't look like a skeleton.
Listen to him. Look at his eyes lit up. Alright guys, let's check out this bat. Oh, look at him lighting up. Listen to the screeching he's doing. Listen to him. Oh, his mouth is adjustable.
You should subscribe to the Hauntdermotts.
Okay, this is a decayed skeleton snake.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah, let's see. Does his eyes light up? Yep, look at that. Look at his eyes lighting up. Listen to him. He's hissing. That's pretty cool. Here's a skeleton jackalope.
Which, of course, does not work.
Let's see if this one does. No, these ones aren't ready to light up
why
yet.
would they?
Alright guys, and here's the skeleton dragon. Ooh, listen to him. Oh, wow. And look at his eyes light up. Oh, man. Alright, here's a decayed skeleton dog, guys. Alright, guys, check this out. It's Jack Skellington right here. And there's Zero. And look at that. It's like a whole set right there. You got Zero's doghouse. I really like this Grim Reaper guy right here. Check him out. Here's a 3.5-foot plague doctor. Look at the details on him. He is awesome. Look at that. Look at his attire. There's the 3-foot LED skeletons. Check out the 3-foot Dean, the Deathologist. Here's a 3-foot levitating Reaper right there. Check him out. I really love the details on him. He is really cool looking. Let me try to get a good angle on him. Check that out. Here's the animated LED wolves. I love these. They're classic. I own one. I've owned a few in the past. But man, look at that. One day maybe I'll have an army of these. I always say that, but those are so cool. Here's the LED witch with cauldron. Here's the animated LED dancing skeleton. All right, guys, here's Stripe from Gremlins. He's awesome. Look at him, guys. Look at the details that goes with him. What an awesome animatronic. Wow, I really love this. Look at him. This is Stripe from Gremlins, and he really is a good sample of that character. All right, guys, here's Chucky.
Tiffany, will you be my bride?
That is awesome. And here's Tiffany.
See, now that's the work of a true.
I guess, are they interactive? That is so cool.
Yeah, they have different lines.
Alright guys, check out these items they have up here. They have a 6-foot LED Jack Skellington and Zero right there. And check out that giant black cat. Over here we have the 3-piece 5.5-foot faceless witches right there. Alright guys, check out that 10-foot giant sized LED Reaper. There goes the 5.5-foot LED spider silhouette. Look at it lighting up. Guys, up here we have the inflatables. Right there we have 3.5-foot LED Oogie Boogie. Right here we have 6.5-foot LED ghost scene. It's got some ghosts and a sign that says boo. Check out that 6-foot LED skeleton silhouette. Look at that. I love how his head is being put on and taken off. That's the way that the light is showing his motion. Guys, over here we have the 7-foot LED Twisted Souls archway. And there we have the 5.5-foot LED gargoyle. Those are awesome. Check them out. I love the looks of these. Look at that archway with those twisted souls. That is so cool. All right, guys, here's the 7-foot animated LED zombie barber. All right, Sheena, set them off.
Welcome, welcome. Take a seat and relax, won't ya?
He's pretty cool. I love that. Look at him.
You're the closest shave of your life. Real close. Won't even feel.
I love that mustache of his and those bushy eyebrows.
And off it goes. If a full shave is not what you're after, I'll give that magnificent mane the world's greatest trim and smoothest neckline.
Creepy, guys. All right, guys, here's the Fiery Reaper.
I have been looking everywhere for you.
Look how his head lights up. You see the glowing red cracks in his face? That's really cool. And look at that. He's got like a document right there that lights up. Fiery Reaper. He is awesome. Alright guys, here's the Grave Robber.
Did you hear that?
No.
It's time. The coast is clear and
Look at his bone necklace right there.
Underneath what lies below is what requires my
He's got some
shovel to
creepy
go.
eyes.
Oh,
Looks like he's
what a
got
joyous night to
strings
dig
of
up three
skin
treasures.
in the middle of his
I'm
eyes
gonna
right
be
there.
rich.
Look at that skull that just popped up underneath his
Tell me
foot.
which grave has the best loot.
Alright guys, here's the 5-foot Skelly's sitting dog. Look at how his eyes light up. That's pretty cool. I love how it moves, it blinks. That is pretty awesome. I love that.
This is the giant-sized Skelly with life-eyes LCD eyes.
Look at that. Look at those eyes. Look how low. I don't know how well you could see that, but they're swirling. Look at that. Let me see if I could get a close look at his eyes swirling. Can you see those swirls going around his eyes? All those different colors and swirls? Alright guys, here's the 6.5-foot Skelly. Oh, I love that he lights up green on the inside. And his mouth. Oh, a lot of motion involved with him. Look at that.
you
I
like
love
that?
his eyes too.
Well, you can customize all of that and more, even recording your own dialogue. But if you don't want to be a voice actor, that's fine too. I come with pre-recorded messages. You can choose my motion, lighting, eyes, and voice.
Cool, right?
So, what are you waiting for?
That's
Take
awesome.
me home today.
Here's the animated Fear Valley wolf. He is scary, guys. Look at those teeth. Look at those eyes, and look at the details on that corroded face of his. Look at him. Look at his tail wagging, and look at the rotted skin on the side. Awesome. All right, guys, here's the zombie trio. Oh, starts off with motion and music. Look at that guy's face. Look at him.
I gotta eat rats for dinner. This one's a dud. Why not both? Rats for an appetizer.
I love the motion, and I love that they're interactive. That is so cool.
Even if it is on the lower grade side. Whatever. I'm hungry. Let's eat.
All right, guys, here's Cursed Clover.
Gather round, ye treasure hunters. My gold glimmers with the deadly light, and my axe swings with a cursed might. Every step you take brings you closer to fate.
Look at the details on his face. Look at the way his mouth moves. He's pretty interesting. All right, guys, here's a 9-foot giant-sized horrifying hickory. Look at how he glows. I really like that effect. But I love the details in his bark. Look at that. And he's got moss on him. That is awesome. All right, guys, here's the 8-foot giant-sized Tumble the Troll. Oh! He's large. His eyes change colors. Look at how his mouth moves, and look at those sharp teeth. Look at the details on him too, guys. He's vicious. Alright, guys, here's the 6.5-foot animated LED witches scene. Let's see what it does. Ooh, look at that. The cauldron bubbles and turns green. And look at these witches as they're talking.
Wolves, bats, and thunder dog, adder's hawk, and spider stink. The dragon owl's wing, for a charm of coated trouble.
I love the detail on both of these witches. I like that. That's an awesome scene. Here's the raven. Ooh, he looks right at you.
Fate, whisper my name and empower me with the forces of darkness.
Look at those eyes. Oh, man. Look at that skull cane. He's carrying that lantern.
Echoes of the past linger like ghosts.
He's strange
I
looking, but it's
command the
creepy.
shadows to dance. Step lightly, for the cold beneath your feet holds secrets untold.
All right, guys, here's the Guardian of the Gourds. He is insane looking, guys. Look at those sharp teeth. Look at his glowing eyes. And listen to his voice. Pretty darn creepy. Look at those hands of his.
Step closer and embrace the shadows that dwell within.
I love that voice of his. He's awesome.
Your fate is sealed, for you have trespassed into my domain.
All right, guys, here's the Worry Crow. Man, he is just large, insanely large. Look how his head's looking around and his gourd is glowing. Let's see him again, Sheena. He's just gargantuan, guys. His arms are spread out so wide. Look how his chest is lighting up on the inside. Look how his eyes are glowing. All right, guys, we're going to end this with Sheena's favorite of the night. All right, guys, just wanted to show you the cool stuff they have here for Halloween at Home Depot. Hope you guys liked the video. Happy haunts. See you on the next video.
And subscribe to our channel.
Bye, guys.